All right, let's turn now to Decision Desk 2024. While the state of New York is at the center of Donald Trump's current legal battles, the former president will be in the Bronx later today for a rare rally. According to his campaign, Trump will focus on how the Biden administration has put financial strain on families in New York, along with the city's problems with crime. The former president looking to drum up support in a state that is historically blue and in an area where President Biden won handily in 2020. NewsNation senior correspondent Laura Ingle joins us live from the Bronx. Laura, this is Trump's first rally in New York in 8 years.
That's right, Nicole. You know, the last time that Trump was here holding a rally, it was in 2016. And while we have been seeing a lot of him lately in lower Manhattan at his hush money trial, today's going to be all about messaging for his campaign, working to try and talk to the people here of the Bronx, of course, as you mentioned there, in this deeply Democratic county, trying to get his messaging out. And as we've been here this morning, watching what's going on, I want to show you here, the NYPD is starting to hold their security briefings here. Streets are starting to be blocked off as lines a few blocks away from us are starting to form. Now, this Trump campaign has said that they are hosting this rally as part of an effort by the former president to make sure this county, which voted for Biden last time around, hears from Mr. Trump that constituents are not traditionally Republican, are seen and heard in, quote, an effort to sway their vote come November. Now, this both is an interesting rally location choice and an important one for those reasons. The Bronx is 57% Hispanic, 28% black, and 8% white. Barack Obama, taking a rewind here, won the Bronx in 2012 with 91% of the vote. Biden won 83.5% of the borough in 2020. Trump picked up just 16% of the vote here. So this is a really important area for him to have his presence. Recent polls have shown that Mr. Trump is starting to move the needle when it comes to black and Latino voters, and he is hoping to keep that momentum going with this stop. I spoke to one Bronx resident who told me she wants to see change here in her neighborhood, specifically with better education and more of a crackdown on violence, and says she believes that Mr. Trump is the candidate who can make that happen. What are you hoping to hear today from the former president?
Hope from the people in the Bronx. More jobs, better school, better education for our kids. Right. No more gay agenda in the schools. Anyone after 18, they can choose whatever they want. I don't have no problem with that. I have a problem with the kids. Leave the kids alone.
Still, Mr. Trump has some ground to gain with this demo, but that's why he'll be here 6 p.m. Eastern with a rally that has a permit for 3,500 people. He's hoping to sway within earshot. His supporters will see some counter protests here as well, some who are planning to push back on his narrative, calling him so unpopular in the Bronx that he is, quote, radioactive. So now we wait as we watch people line up here in the Bronx. Here behind me, just beyond that fence, is where people are starting to stage. We are just hours away from the former president being here, again, to just try and get to those voters and make his message heard. Nicole?
That's a big deal. The first rally in New York there in 8 years. We'll see what happens. Laura, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.